Hey guys, it's Andres with Camp Canine Training. Today we're going to be talking about Xena, the puppy that we're raising, and I've been showing you the videos on. And we're going to talk about socializing today. So one of the number one things I see with people when they get puppies is we have to socialize them, right? But I don't think people really understand the definition of socializing, right? Socializing means that my dog is going to be around other dogs. They're going to be around other people, sounds, objects, um, animals, right? And be comfortable around them, right? Not every dog is gonna like every dog. One of the biggest analogies that I use is no matter how much I try, Hillary is not gonna like Trump, right? If this is Hillary and this is Trump, I can't make them like each other. As much as we want the happy-go-lucky puppy that's gonna fall in love with everybody, that's not the reality, guys. The reality is that every dog has a different personality, right? Some dogs may love other dogs. Some dogs may not like other dogs. It doesn't mean that they're aggressive, right? It just means that that's just not their personality. There's some dogs that love to go out. There's some people that love to go out and party every Friday. There's some people that just want to watch Netflix and stay at home. It's extremely important for you guys to understand the difference. You might have that Netflix dog. You might have that person, that puppy that loves to go out and party, right? Everybody's going to be completely different. The goal when we're talking about socializing is for your puppy, your dog, to be okay around other dogs. And then later on, if they want to go play, let them do it. But we need to make sure to understand that they may not like that stuff, right? I just want them to make sure that they can coexist before we throw them out in the fire and let them figure it out. So build a lot of structure at first, right? Let them coexist. Teach the climbs, teach the downstays, where we can cope in the same area. And then if they want to go play, they can do that. Remember, not every dog is going to like every dog. You as a person don't like every single person that you meet, so don't set up your dog for failure, right? Another big mistake that I see is people have dogs, they want to socialize them, so they go to dog parks, which are really bad. They go to places like PetSmart and Petco, and it's okay to take your places to PetSmart and Petco if you're going to socialize them properly, but don't try to meet and greet every single dog, right? That's just a recipe for disaster. Let your dog coexist with dogs first. Let your dog coexist with people first, and then let them get affection by other people, and then let them play with other dogs, right? But this is the true definition of socializing, right? Where we're able to have other dogs in down stays and sit stays, and then we can still utilize a climb, right? Obviously, she's very young, so we start off with the climb first, and then we would do the same exercise with sit stays and down stays. And if you're, into advanced obedience, you can do stand or pose stays, and you can go from there, right? So once we've taught a climb, you can get them on the climb, and then you can leave them here and let them interact with other dogs, and then do distraction work, right? So, Eros, you could do a little bit of distraction work where we're walking around with each individual dog, and the dog learns to stay here. We want to avoid down. We want to avoid as much nose to nose and nose to butt contact at the beginning. We just want them, let them cope. Notice that she still has a leash on. It allows me. We've worked a lot on this, so she understands this concept. But if she wouldn't understand this concept, we would do a lot of leash management first. Introduce one dog, then introduce two dogs, then introduce a third dog, then food, then toys. Don't expect your dog to do this day one of a climb. Start building the distractions, right? Day one, we teach her to climb by herself. Then one dog, then two dogs, then three dogs, then dogs moving around. Then we take this exact thing and we go to outside of PetSmart. We go to Lowe's. We go to Petco, right? And we start implementing stuff. Everything positive happens here, right? So quick video on socializing, and then I'll show you what socializing and playing, what the difference is going to be, okay? Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you next week.